A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant move towards resolving the ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio and Ukrainian officials engaged in extensive talks in Hallandale Beach, Florida, on Sunday. The discussions lasted roughly 4 hours, with both sides expressing a commitment to finding a sustainable peace deal. Rubio characterized the meeting as productive, emphasizing that the negotiations were not merely about ending hostilities, but also about ensuring Ukraine's long-term prosperity and independence. As the talks unfolded, Rubio reassured the Ukrainian delegation that the ultimate goal was not only to cease fighting, but to secure a future where Ukraine could thrive as a sovereign nation. This sentiment was echoed by Rustem Umerov, head of Ukraine's Security Council, who expressed gratitude for the U.S. support during the nearly 4-year war. Umerov highlighted the importance of the U.S. partnership in navigating the complexities of the conflict, stating, "U.S. is hearing us. U.S. is supporting us. U.S. is working beside us." The backdrop of these discussions is marked by the ongoing military aggression from Russia, which invaded Ukraine in 2022. The conflict has led to widespread devastation, and recent drone and missile attacks on Ukraine's capital, Kyiv, have resulted in casualties, underscoring the urgent need for a resolution. In a sobering report, Ukrainian officials stated that Russia had launched nearly 1,400 strike drones and over 1,100 guided aerial bombs in just 1 week, prompting President Volodymyr Zelensky to call for enhanced air defense systems to protect the nation. The negotiations in Florida come at a critical juncture, just days before President Donald Trump's special envoy, Steve Witkoff, is set to meet with Russian President Vladimir Putin in Moscow. The U.S. delegation, which also included Jared Kushner, Trump's son-in-law, is preparing to discuss a revised peace plan that has faced criticism for being overly favorable to Russian demands. The plan, initially proposed by the U.S., has undergone scrutiny and revision, with negotiators aiming to address the concerns of both Ukraine and Russia. Despite the challenges, Rubio and Umerov both expressed optimism about the potential for progress. Umerov stated that the discussions encompassed all matters crucial to Ukraine's future, reinforcing the notion that the U.S. is committed to supporting Ukraine's sovereignty and prosperity. However, the resignation of Ukraine's head negotiator, Andriy Yermak, following a corruption scandal, has added a layer of complexity to the ongoing negotiations. Yermak's departure raises questions about the continuity and effectiveness of Ukraine's negotiating strategy moving forward. As the U.S. and Ukrainian officials continue their efforts to forge a path towards peace, the situation remains tense, with both sides navigating the intricate dynamics of diplomacy amidst ongoing military confrontations. The stakes are high, as a resolution to the conflict could reshape the geopolitical landscape in Europe and beyond, marking a pivotal moment in the history of international relations. In his nightly address, President Zelensky expressed hope that the American side was demonstrating a constructive approach, indicating that the next few days could be crucial in determining the steps needed to bring the war to a dignified conclusion. As the world watches, the outcome of these negotiations will not only impact Ukraine, but also have far-reaching implications for global stability and security. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.